Hey everybody, my name is Trey. I am Diggertex and welcome back to another haul video. This last weekend I did garage sales and thrift stores. I didn't hit any estate sales, so this is all the finds from strictly garage sales and thrift stores. I went out Friday and I went out Saturday. I didn't go out Sunday, and then I hit thrift stores on Tuesday. So this will be everything that I found for basically 3 days of sourcing. So let's get started and I'll go through this stuff and show you what I got. Something I usually try to pick up whenever I find them is Nerf cartridges. The round cartridges go for about 20 bucks. Long cartridges, you can lump them together like 2 at a time. You can get around $18 to $20 for those. So I got like 3 of those. And then the small cartridges, I try to lump 3 or 4 together to try to get it around a $20 price point. They're light enough that they'll probably ship first class, so that'll be good, saving money on shipping. Games. I went out and I got quite a few games. I got a nice old Rummy K game. I paid $3 for it, still in the box. Box is in phenomenal condition. And if you look inside, you can see that it is totally unpunched and unplayed with. So I'm hoping to get around 25 to 30 for this game. We'll have to see how it goes. May have to take a best offer. I think the last one sold for 25. So, but it was played with. I got some sealed games again. Would You Rather. This will be going to Amazon. It's about $15, $20. I paid $2 for it. Paid $2 for this Survivor game. Again, around $20, still sealed in the plastic. And then I also picked up a Seinfeld Seen It Deluxe game. This goes for about 25 to 30 on Amazon. So all of those will be shipped off here pretty soon. I went to a garage sale and I bought this Star Wars Trivial Pursuit game for $1. Goes for around 25 to 30. I believe it is complete from what I've seen so far. I still need to go through it just to be sure, but it looks like all the figures are in it. While I was there, she had mostly new stuff, but she had this. This is an actual vintage Star Wars jigsaw puzzle from 1977. It has been opened. It's only 140 pieces, so I will put it together to make sure all the pieces are there. Probably antique booth. Gonna put $20 on it. That's about what it sells for on eBay. Somebody will have to have it in the antique booth, so that'll be easy to sell. Boots. Boy, I got quite a few boots this time. This old pair right here, these are Tony Llamas. They are beat up pretty good. They don't sit up very well. So they're scuffed and they're well worn. But even in the booth, Tony Llamas, even as worn as they are, I'll still get probably 20 to 25 for them. I paid $3 for them. I got a pair of ladies' boots that I paid $5 for, and there's the tag on them. These are Justin's. They're a little scuffed too. I'm going to put some leather conditioner on them. Actually, I'll put some on the other ones too. Just makes them look that much better. And it's really easy to do. And these I'll probably get 25 for in the booth. I picked up a pair of white boots that just looked really cool. They're actually leather. They look like crocodile skin. But I think these were made in Mexico. They got a crocodile on the, kind of embroidered on the front of it. So I'm going to put probably 35 on these in the antique booth. I think I should be able to get 35 for those pretty easily. And then the other pair of boots that I found was a pair of Ed Hardy skull boots. I looked these up. They wanted $20 for them, but I actually paid $15 for this and one other item. And I I looked these up, and it looks like these go for around $80 to $90. There's other skull boots listed on eBay, but they're not as nice as these, and they don't have the fur at the top. So, but this particular one has sold on eBay for 90 bucks. So, the other thing I got was a pair of Merrell shoes. These are kind of like the 5-finger toed shoes. They're kind of like a barefoot style shoe. I only paid $2.92 for them at a thrift store. And they got a little bit of a stain right here, maybe. It's a little darker right there. I can't tell if that's just the way that it's made or if there's actually a stain there. But I'll clean them up a little bit. And oddly enough, these seem to sell for around $50 on eBay. I was kind of surprised when I looked that up. So I should do well with those. Old radios. I love old radios for the antique booth. I actually picked this one up for $1. They assured me it did work. Battery compartment was clean. So I went ahead and I picked it up. Probably this Panasonic, I think I looked it up. It goes for around 30 bucks on eBay. So I'll probably put 25 on it in the booth. I picked up these longboard skateboard wheels. I got to a garage sale. He'd actually had the garage sale going for 2 days. And I try not to go to garage sales if they've already been going on for a day, because you're just kind of picking over the leftovers. But it was a neighborhood garage sale, and they started on Thursday. So he had actually set up on Thursday. I got there on Friday. But he said, yeah, look those up, because they're like $50 on eBay, and he wanted $5 a piece for them. And he even looked it up and showed me on eBay they went for 50 bucks. So I absolutely couldn't pass that up. So the orange ones go for 50, the yellow ones go for about 35. So for $10, that was a really good deal. Picked up a little Tandy LCD blackjack calculator, still in the box. 50 cents at a thrift store. Goes for around $15 to $20 without the box. So I'm probably going to put like $24.95 on it and see how it does. May have to take a best offer, but it's really light and it's shipped first class. VHS tapes, 50 cents a piece. Got a blackjack, and I got a Anyone Can Play violin. This one is used on Amazon right now, but there's no FBA. Used, it goes for around $12. I'm going to put probably 30 on it because mine is sealed. And the blackjack goes for around $12 to $15. I paid 50 cents a piece for them, so it was well worth doing. I picked up some books at a garage sale. These are neurology books. I guess the woman was studying to be a doctor or something. These books, I looked them up. There's several neuroanatomy. And then I got neurologic emergencies and fundamental neuroscience. All of these together are around $150. I paid $1 a piece for them. So look for textbooks, doctor type books when you're out there. You never know. Some of these are worth a lot of money used on Amazon. And she also had a Watchmen book. I love the Watchmen. I have the original comic books, but it's been a while since I read it. So I thought, well, that'd be great. I can read it, and then when I get done with it, I'll send it in and I'll sell it. So I can read it again. Sony. I love my Sony CD players. This is actually a Sony Walkman. This particular one sells for around $28 to $30 on eBay. So I paid $1 for that. This was 50 cents at a garage sale. It's not a high-end CD player. It's actually done by Audio Phase, but it doesn't matter. They'll still get around $15 on eBay. So for 15 cents or 50 cents, it's really hard to pass those up. This is a Sony recorder. I don't know if it works yet. The battery compartment was clean, so I took a chance on it for $1. If it does work, it sells for around $28 to $30. This is a GE Micro 2 cassette player. There are two different types of mini cassettes. There's the mini cassette, and then I believe there's the Micro 2. They are slightly different in size, and you cannot play mini cassettes in a Micro 2 player. But this still sells for around $30 on eBay, and it's metal and heavy, and so it'll go pretty quick at 30 bucks. Ink. I pick up ink even when they're not still in the box. These are still sealed packages. I paid $1 a piece for them. This is a bunch of different colors like cyan, magenta, yellow, and then this is black. $1 a piece, so I spent $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, probably about $75 worth of ink there on this particular HP ink, and that was at a thrift store that I got that. I paid $5 for this scope. Made in Japan. I think it's from around the late 1960s, maybe early 70s. Not a high-end scope at all. Sells for around $15 on eBay. I'm probably just going to keep it because I've got a rifle that I can put that on. So I don't have a scope for it, so that'll work just fine until I get one for it. I picked up these Sony headphones. They have the AC adapter. I don't know if they work, but they actually have rechargeable batteries inside. So I'm going to have to plug them in, see if they'll charge up, and then see if it'll hold a charge. However, it did come with another cable that I did not get. So even without the cable, these sell for around $20 on eBay. I may sell it as untested just to move it and get it out of my inventory. This was a really good find. This is a Sony digital recorder. I paid $20 for this and for the scope at one garage sale. So I looked this up on Amazon, and on Amazon this sells for $260. And there's currently none on their FBA. So this will probably sell as soon as it hits Amazon. So this is going in the next shipment for sure. I hit a garage sale, and this woman had just opened up, and she had a PlayStation 1. I don't know if it works or not, but I got the PlayStation. I got a memory card. I got 2 controllers. And then I got 3 games. I got SpongeBob, Crash Team Racing, and Activision Classics, classic games for the Atari 2600. These 2 go for around $5 a piece. The Crash Team Racing goes for around $12 to $15. I may just lot all of this together. The PlayStation itself goes for about $25 to $30. So I could probably get around $35 to $40 if I add the games to it. I'll have to make sure everything works and test it. But I'll probably have my son do that and have him test it all. Another garage sale that I went to had Fisher-Price toys. These were vintage Fisher-Price toys from the 70s. I got a Fisher-Price farm, and it's got some of the pieces inside. But it also came with the silo, and the rest of the pieces are in the silo. Oh, here's the silo. And you can see there's animals and all kinds of things inside the silo. Now, they're not in the best condition. It is an early version, so that's good. Probably on the Fisher-Price farm set, I'll get around $30 for everything. I also got a Fisher-Price airport that needs a little bit of help. But even in this condition, I think I can still get about $30 for it. It had a lot of the pieces in the bag here. Some of the cars, some of the little wooden people. So all of that I'll probably get $30 for. And then if you watch one of my other videos, I had a Constructs set that was from 1984 that was in the box. And I think this is another Constructs set. I don't know how big this set is. I'm probably going to just lay it out and sell it as a Constructs lot for around $15 to $20. No box. I don't know. There's no way to tell if it's all here or not. So, but that other set sold pretty quick. So I think that'll go pretty fast. The other thing I got was, this is a Sesame Street playset. And you can see Cookie Monster here trying to get out of the window. The playset itself comes with a lot of pieces. If I can open it up without dumping everything out. And I can't, apparently. But it's got the street sign, which is the most important thing. It's got some of the figures inside. Most all of it is there. I'd say it's probably about 80 to 85% there. This set will sell for around $30 to $35 in this condition. Needs to be cleaned up. In fact, all of this Fisher-Price stuff needs to be cleaned up. Looks like it was kept in the garage or something. I got a NASA set that was made by Buddy L. It's got the cars, it's got a helicopter. It was actually the space shuttle set because it's got the booster rockets. You can see there. And the thing is, it's missing the shuttle, the most important piece. But that's okay, because even all the little pieces and everything, I can piece it out, and I can still get around $25 for all the pieces. And I may just lot them all together at $25 and just see, you know, if somebody needs it. Probably one of the other things that I have a hard time passing up is old luggage. And the reason is because it sells pretty good in the antique booth. I've sold a couple of pieces. The problem is it takes up so much space. But at $2, as you can see, there's the price tag, it's hard to pass up that luggage. People will use it to make coffee tables out of, and that's a nice big size. So it's easy to convert into a piece of furniture. And then I'm down to clothing. I got this at a thrift store, $5. It's a Dallas Cowboys jacket with the NFL tag on it. Haven't looked this up yet. I'm expecting around $30 for it, but we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. Pearl snap shirts. I got more pearl snap shirts. I live in Texas, so they're not that hard to find here. This one is a really nice Levi's. Levi's always sells real fast whenever I get them in. Nice pearl snap. This one is an Eli Cattleman short sleeve. I think I've told you before, always check the pearls, make sure they're not cracked, make sure they're not scuffed. If you can put that in your listing, it'll sell a lot faster. Then I got Orvis Trout Bum. It's a really nice shirt, and it's a pearl snap, which I thought was interesting. But it's a long sleeve, nice Orvis shirt, no stains. I paid $3.50 for that. This is another Orvis Trout Bum. Paid $5 for it. The Orvis shirts I'll probably get around $15 to $20 for. I found another Hawaiian shirt. It's actually kind of hard to find Hawaiian shirts that are actually made in Hawaii. I paid $4 for it. I sold the last one that I had. I had an orange one. I think I showed it in one of my other videos. I sold that for $18. So this one will probably go for about the same, $18 to $20. And then my last pearl snap is a Rustler by Wrangler. $3.50. It's also a short sleeve. It's got the silver thread in it. It's really nice. So it's time to get short sleeve shirts into the antique booth so that people want to buy those. Laser discs. You can do really well with laser discs if you find the right ones. I bought this one for $2. Really, I kind of bought it for me because I like Forbidden Planet. I like sci-fi stuff, and it's got the robot on it. So I'm just going to kind of hang it on the wall. Doesn't go for a whole lot. Goes for around $10, but it does make nice wall art. So I will be using it for that. And then the last thing I got was a centrifuge machine. Now you can see the sticker on it. I paid $3 for this centrifuge machine. And I tested it before I left. It even says biohazard on it here. So it does need to be cleaned up. Looks like they kept it in their garage. I had a hard time trying to figure out how to open it. It actually has to be plugged in before you can open up the door on it. But it does work. I was able to plug it in. I was able to open up the door, and I was able to make it run. So it does work. And I looked it up on eBay, and it looks like they go for about $150. So I had two pretty good finds that were significant money, and then a bunch of little stuff that really should do well on eBay and Amazon. So if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week for another video.